Steve Gureno, KOR Sports Store here with the original Teofimo Sr. Man, your boy's looking fantastic, man. Crispy, real crispy on the pads. Just, you know, he retired. He came out of retirement. Is there a difference pre and post retirement from with your son?
No, I see it like a second level. You know, like he's more excited now. He wants to prove the world wrong, and we did that with Josh Taylor already. But we're on a mission, man. This is just the beginning, and come February 8th, you're gonna see a brand new Teofimo Lopez, a better Teofimo Lopez, a smart Teofimo Lopez, an entertaining Teofimo Lopez, like he always is. And you know, the fight goes on. Jermaine Ortiz was the only one that took the challenge, so that's the guy that we got to fight. That's the guy that's in front of us right now, so we're just thinking about him right now. But there's future fights to be made. You know, we got to pull these guys out, man. It's time to fight the king. And the king at 140 is Teofimo Lopez, the two-time lineal belt holder, so you already know.
He said, you know, himself that he was very frustrated. He said he, you know, kind of came to tears at the fact that they were sending these offers to these guys and it wasn't coming back. Devin, you know, decided not to make the fight with him.
No, he took the easy way out. You know, he went and tried fought a smaller Prograis, you know. You know, like Devin is a weight bully. You know, he likes to go up in weight and fight these smaller guys because he feels more protected that way, and he gets his confidence in that way. So my son doesn't care. We don't care how big you come the next day. You know, we know that a weight is a factor in boxing, but we don't care. You know, when we look at what happened with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor came in at about 20-something pounds over, like 23, 24 pounds, I think it was. It was a massive 163 pounder. You could see the difference in the fight, and you saw what we did to him. So, you know, let these guys get big. We don't care, man. My son has been beating up world champions at, you know, 154 world champions in sparring all his life at 17, 19, 20, you know, and so we already know the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You know, do you think with the victory for Teofimo on Thursday, you know, Devin is technically a free agent? You know, he's talking to Ryan Garcia. Do you think maybe if the Ryan Garcia negotiations
we're just thinking about Jermaine Ortiz right now. You know, if that fight comes to fruition, I don't believe it will. You know, not right now. My son is too hot right now, and everybody's gonna see what we're gonna do on February 8th. I'm just letting everybody know in the East Coast, the fight is gonna be a little bit late, but don't miss it. It's gonna be worth your while. We're bringing boxing back. We could, you know, in a lot of perspective, you know, not only in the boxing level, but in the entertainment level. And he's the only one that's doing it, you know, and we're calling out everybody. It's not like we're hiding from anybody, you know.
Jermaine gave Lomachenko, you know, all the problems he wanted. You know what I mean? Is the goal to maybe look better than the way Loma did?
Because nobody had made Lomachenko look as bad as we did, you know, and you know, and we froze him for like 8-9 rounds. There's no match for there's nobody out there right now in any weight division that can be my son. You know, close to the weight division at 140. You know, even all the way up to 154, man. I think that my son is too strong, too fast at his weight division right now, and he could carry a punch. I've been saying this for the last 4 years, or you know, when we came into when all these cats came in, all these new cats came in, the youngsters came in, you know, into the world. I said all these guys are gonna have problems with it in the next 3-4 years when they start stepping up to the levels or stepping up to the weight divisions because they can't carry a punch. My son could carry a punch in these weight divisions. You saw it with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor felt his power. He felt, you know, he felt frustrated because he couldn't do nothing in that fight. My son is too fast, too quick, too smart, and we're gonna keep on doing that. That's basically it.
You said he could go up in weight divisions. He himself has called out Terence Crawford. You know, he's one of the few people I hear calling out Terence Crawford.
Speed kills everything. You know what I'm saying? And my son is 10 times faster than Terence and smarter than Terence. He's got everything to beat Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fight that's logically could be made. You know, he's going over here talking about Canelo, man. Canelo's like about 3 weight divisions above him. You know, you saw what happened with Charlo. You know, I don't think that's a fight that's possible. You know, I think he should start thinking about the future. You got to think about the future guys that are coming up in the weight division, the guys that want to really fight him for real, and that's my son. You know.
Well, why do you think it was that Terence seemed to kind of go back and forth with your son on Twitter when, you know, I mean...
Because he thinks he's a badass, you know what I'm saying? And I give him his props, you know, he's done what he's done in the sport, and that's why we go for challenges, you know, that's what my son does, you know. We could have taken the easy way out and try to fight Prograis, you know. When the fight couldn't be made with Prograis, I mean with Josh Taylor, and the guy that he beat, you know, with I forgot the name, Carrington or something like that.
Yeah, the English dude.
Yeah, the English dude. So he couldn't make that fight.
Carroll.
When he got hurt, I told myself, forget about Prograis. Let's go for Josh Taylor. That's the fish that we want, you know, to show everybody a fight where he was supposed to be the underdog. Where he was the underdog, and nobody, 21, 23 experts, I don't know how many experts said that he was going to lose that fight. Nobody believed he could win that fight. They called him crazy for doing that. They called him crazy for going after Lomachenko, and they're going to keep on calling him crazy for trying to get a fight with Terence Crawford. But you know what it is? He wants to prove to the whole world they're wrong, and that's when he fights the best.
Right.
When he's under pressure.
Definitely, man. Just some boxing stuff I wanted to ask you about. Shakur Stevenson retired. You know, your son retired and came back. Do you think that's kind of the case with Shakur? He's just kind of frustrated with the business?
Listen, a lot of people say things because of the way boxing is being held right now, and where fights can't be made and stuff like that. I understand him. He shouldn't be talking like that, and the way his last performance was. You know, my son was legit about it. You know, we had just beat the top dude at 140 weight division. Why would he want to retire? He really wanted to retire because he was just tired of all these BS. You know, guys are making more money than he is fighting nobodies. You know, you haven't seen Davis beat any world champion, not even at 135. You know what I'm saying? Or 140. So you know, we're just waiting for these guys to come and take the challenge. Teofimo Lopez is here to stay. You saw him excited today, and I'm just so glad that right now he's in a good place, in a good position. He came out of retirement, and that was possible because we made a lot of good moves there for him to come back. And you know, he listens to me a lot, and that's why we have him back. So you know, it's a good thing to have him, and just don't miss the fight February 8th for everybody in the East Coast. It's going to be a little bit late, but you know, stay up, watch the fight. It's going to be entertaining. And this is Teofimo Lopez Sr.
There it is. Appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much.